Hello, folks. Welcome back to Chris Wine Africa. This is Chris in central Pennsylvania. Things that make you go, Seriously? Seriously? Catalan, a small municipality in the Western Cape of South Africa, has shown just how foolish voters can be. In a bizarre situation, they have reelected a convicted child rapist to be the mayor of this town. I'm not making this stuff up, folks. It's absolutely true, unbelievable. And they've chosen a convicted fraudster to be the deputy mayor. Now, I'm not making this up. Catalan, which is located in the Western Cape along the Garden Route area in South Africa, has a population of about 25,000. At least that's the most recent census from 2011. It's probably a lot higher than that now, given the number of votes that just came in. But the population is 95% Afrikaans speaking and 85% mixed race colored. Now, that shouldn't really matter. There are 4 wards in Catalan, this troubled area, which, by the way, this municipality has been under administrative control, receivership, since 2018. In other words, the council is unable to govern because of its shortcomings. Well, what have they done in the 2021 municipal elections? Just shaking my head on this one, folks. Unbelievable. So the Independent Civic Organization of South Africa, or the ICOSA, they received 4,000 votes. And the African National Congress got 1,900 votes. The ANC, the Democratic Alliance got 1,800, and the Catalan Independent Party got 657. So that was 9,000 votes out of a total of 24,000 people living there. Now, when you throw in the proportional representation, things change. So of the 4 wards, the ICOSA won 3, and the Democratic Alliance won 1. But on proportional representation, the ANC gets 2 seats and the Catalan Independent Party gets 1. There are 7 seats total in the council, so you need 4 to govern. Well, ICOSA got 3, not enough, so they need a coalition. Well, they've got a coalition, and the African National Congress entered this coalition with them, giving them 5 of the 7 seats on the council. Interesting. Well, what have they done? Well, they've elected the convicted child rapist Jeffrey Donson. He's been reelected as Catalan's mayor. Now, in 2004, he raped a 15-year-old and he was initially sentenced to 5 years in prison. But that conviction wasn't overturned. It was upheld, but his sentence was reduced by Judge Lee Bozalek to a wholly suspended term of imprisonment. So he never went to jail. He had correctional supervision and paid a 20,000 Rand fine and went to a rehabilitation program for sex offenders. So he never paid a price for raping a child. He was later, in 2008, reelected to the council. Now, Werner Moshoa, also of ICOSA, was elected as deputy mayor. Earlier this year, Ground Up reported that Moshoa, while Speaker of the Catalan Council, was convicted of fraud and obstruction of justice. So not only did these criminals commit their crimes, they committed them while serving in office for this municipality. He was sentenced to 18 months imprisonment or 6,000 Rand fine. And for the obstruction of justice, that was suspended for 4 years with 36 months of house arrest for obstruction of justice. Now, since he would not do a full year in prison, he was still eligible to serve in council, even though he's got 36 months of house arrest. So how in the world do people pick these people to be their representatives? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is just absolutely crazy stuff here. We have a convicted child rapist and we have a convicted fraudster who are running the Catalan municipality. This is South African politics. Now, we saw the cocaine conviction of Marion Barry as the mayor of D.C., but he had to resign and went to prison, and then later was elected to the city council, but not back as mayor. Marion Barry, the cocaine addict. So what's going on in South Africa here? What in the world? A convicted child rapist who never serves a day in prison, a convicted fraudster who's under house arrest, elected as mayor and deputy mayor of this. Well, it gets even better, folks. The corrupt ANC also gets the speaker position. So there you go. The speaker position goes to the African National Congress. So we have a municipality now with 5 councillors who clearly are more interested in their criminal activity, 4 of them, or excuse me, the 2 key persons, rather than actually governing the people of Catalan. It's crazy. This includes Ladysmith, Kaliszsdorp, and Zor. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. The vast majority of people are mixed race, who traditionally have largely supported the Democratic Alliance, but not in this municipality. Once again, folks, in Catalan, we now have another coalition, so that takes us from 66 hung municipalities down to just 63 now, because we've seen Cedarburg, and we've also seen this discussion here. We've got 3 coalitions now formed in South Africa for these parties, and so we now see that Catalan is added to this with a corrupted child rapist, not even molested, child rapist, who is now the mayor. Unbelievable. Shaking my head. South Africa. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? 66 hung municipalities, now 63 hung municipalities as the deadline approaches for forming councils and selecting mayors. Child rapist and a convicted fraudster who's under house arrest, elected to office. If you're not a subscriber to Chris White Africa, hey folks, take a moment and push the button right down to become a subscriber. You get independent, objective analysis of events in South Africa. Kanalan, go figure.